Yo, what's up? Another week in the books. The week was 4 weeks out from nationals. Some good, some bad this week. Mostly good, though, I think. I started the week with some significant fatigue and sort of sinus pain going on. I don't know if I was sick or dealing with the allergy season, but I was just really, really tired on days 1 and 2 and still pretty tired on day 3 this week. But kept the weights the same here on day 1, and because of that. So it felt like getting through this session was a win. Everything moved just fine. And assuming the same protocol this week, should definitely be able to go up. So that was 375 for the SSB and 150 here for comp bench fives. Definitely liking the flats for squats. Still got to figure out what shoes I'm going to bench in because these Jordans aren't going to work. They're sliding around way too much. So I just ordered a pair of the Notorious slippers. So we'll see when they are how quickly they arrive. All in all, day 1 was Monday evening, and it was a good session, even though I was pretty fatigued and not feeling great. Ready to increase those weights next time. Day 2 was Tuesday evening. Basically did the same weight, added a half a kilo on the deadlift, but just a difference in which plates I decided to load. So basically the same weight, moved just fine. Again, I was still pretty fatigued here on this day, but everything was going fine in the gym, actually. Toughest part was getting my butt to the gym and trying to get amped up enough to lift. These feel like work, by the fifth set. It's feeling like a lot of work, but not bad. And I got my accessories in as well. Lots of pulling, some one-legged RDLs, and get that bicep pump. Came back. I took Wednesday off, and then Thursday was day 3 in the evening. Pretty good session, I think. Started with the comp bench again. My 2 singles were at 185. Here's the first single. Probably a little slower than I would like this weight to move, but I haven't done singles in a while. I don't know. Really was hoping we'd get to that 200 kilo mark this year, but 185 moved a little slower than I'd like. Here's 195 for a double with the slingshot. Felt pretty smooth and easy. So I got velocities coming up here, and then I did 164 for the down sets of 3. Trying to make sure these are clean pauses, and feel like they were. So there it is, 15 for the first single, 16 for the second single on 185, and 19 for the slingshot. Here's 245, my first comp squat single. Flats are feeling good. I think I took a screenshot of this weight of this squat at the bottom, and I think it's actually in, but again, it's close, but I feel like depth actually was pretty good during this session. That 245 moved nice and fast, so I took 250 as well. So this is that, and I'll have a screenshot of the velocities coming up here. I forget what they were off the top of my head, but decent. I felt pretty good about this session. And then here's the double at 240. That one was probably a little high, but I think the next one's pretty good. And moved well, I think. Did my down sets here, virtually the same weight I've been doing. I think this might be 1 more kilo, so 219 on the bar. Really trying to dial these in. I feel like I had pretty consistent depth during these down sets, and I know there was one of these sets where I was like, man, that was the best set of squats I've had in a month. It just felt really dialed in. So I think the switch to flats is a good one at this point. So there's the velocities: 32 and 28 on the singles and 28 for the double. Came back and I don't have a screenshot of the board here, but Friday was comp deadlift day. First single at 275. Probably should have stayed with that because it was the right velocity, but I went up anyway. 280, probably a little slower than a 9. Velocity monitor wasn't working for me on this day. I don't know what was going on with the singles, but it wouldn't read out right. I put straps on here for 280 doubles off blocks, and straps are a bitch for me, so I felt like that moved slower than it should. But my palms are real sweaty, and I'm having trouble gripping the bar on this day. And I missed this rep because I can't hold on to it. I came back a couple minutes later with some more chalk, tried it again, and missed it again. I was pretty frustrated by that. I'm aching for that 300 kilo deadlift, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be there for this meet. But it is what it is. So I went up to 150 for my 2-count pause. That was a set 3 there, and this is 4 sets of 3 at 235, same weight as last week, but I was pretty beat up for the missed reps. Again, no screenshot of the board, but here's a shot from last weekend's guys' golf trip. Over and out.